Big one that we are anticipating today, and I'm talking about Bharti Airtel. We've got Reema joining in with the expectations. Reema, the stock's had a wonderful run. It's bounced some 30-odd% from the 52-week lows, and today it's surging 5%. Is it going to be a good quarter?
Well, the whisper numbers on the street are suggesting that it's going to beat, especially at least at the operating level. And yes, you're right, the stock has seen a rally of nearly 30% from lows of 289 thereabout. It hit post the Q3 earnings. With respect to expectation on a consolidated basis, we're working with a revenue growth of nearly 3% on a quarter-on-quarter basis, driven by the India wireless business as well as the Africa rupee revenues. Margins will be slightly lower by 30 basis points, 34.9% on a quarter-on-quarter basis, and that is on account of the compression in margins that we're expecting at the Africa level. Profitability is expected to be up nearly 13% according to our poll, but that is generally variable dependent on the forex, how much of interest and depreciation and amortization they decide to do. With respect to the key metrics in India wireless, the business so far has been still driven by volume growth and less of the pricing. Pricing has been under pressure for the last 6 quarters, and volume growth too has been subpar compared to Idea, at least in terms of the growth rate, though the base is a lot bigger. The key metric to watch in India wireless, one, whether there is any stoppage in the realization pressure, and secondly, in terms of the data growth, because data volumes have been growing at a fairly fast clip on a year-on-year basis. Data volumes are up nearly 70 to 80 basis points, so the street hopes that that will sustain. And remember, Bharti has been very aggressive in adding on its spectrum. It struck a deal with Airtel, it struck a deal with Videocon or Gear, etc. So whether that translates into additional data volumes will be closely tracked. With respect to Africa, seasonally weak, so don't expect too many fireworks from the Africa business. Street focus will be on how they deleverage, on how they cost optimize and exit out of their African operations. Back to you.
All right, Reema.